Receive messages, guidance, and healing with a panel of Goldylocks Productions spiritual professionals. Sign up today to participate in these live streamed spiritual message circles.
Well, hello, everyone. Happy New Year. Welcome to the very first of 2021, the first spiritual message circle. We're so happy that you could join us and be with us this evening and receive virtual messages. And I will explain a little bit about that. This is where you have to sign up to be the beautiful souls that we are bringing on air with us this evening to give messages for. They pre-signed up for this ahead of time. All right. And so sit back, relax if you've never experienced this before, and see how we do this type of virtual online readings. And we try to do twice a month. And so the next one would be September the 23rd. So if you like what you see, what you experience, you can sign up ahead of time. They do book up pretty quick. You can sign up ahead of time for the next one in 2 weeks, okay? So just to let everyone know how this works. But what we can do as well is we have a little bit of time at the end. Okay, and for those of you who are coming in, we'll remind you here. All right, for those of you that are coming in now who didn't prepay, who would like to have a little message, we have a new feature, and this is only for our YouTube viewers. Those that are watching on YouTube, you can now super chat. Well, on the bottom of the comments, there is a little smiley face for emojis, or there's a $ where you can make a donation. Everyone that makes a donation of $5 or more from 8 to 8:30 or within this half hour, all right, the 8 to 8:30 Eastern time. So this the first half hour of this circle. Those that make a donation of $5 or more, we will either pull the card for you, give you some quick messages after everyone else who has prepaid. Okay, so that's only for the next half hour, and I will record all of the super chats, and then we'll get to you at the end. So just buckle up, hang in there. It's going to be great. So we usually open up with a beautiful opening prayer. But our prayer goddess is no longer with us. The beautiful Laura Romero of Angels and Healing Light would always give such beautiful, beautiful prayers to open. But instead, what I thought would be really great, I asked for messages. If anyone wanted to come through to a message for us to kind of open up with. And there is a guide that I've worked with from time to time called White Eagle. And White Eagle comes to anybody who wants to communicate with them. He's a very powerful medicine man, shaman. He comes to multiple people. And I asked if he had a message for us all with everything that we've been through already in the beginning of January. Hello, 2021. And I love the message that came through. Was that it will feel like we are, and I've said before that we truly are multidimensional, living in the third dimension and fifth dimension right now, the third, fourth, and fifth. But what his words were, how he put this, was that we truly feel like there's an overlay of two planets that we're on right now. The 3D planet and the 5D planet on top of each other, right? And we can still experience and feel everything that's going on. But know that if you feel like everything is just falling, it is because it is. Everything that is corrupt, big businesses, governments, everything that is corrupt, people that have no intention of ascension. Oh, I like that. They have no intention
of ascension. That's going to be what we need. We need to serve like.
Thank you. Somebody write that down. Thank you, White Eagle. That was great. Okay, so no intention of ascension. All right. Is not even going to be watching. It's not going to be participating in anything like this. They are going to, and it's their right to stay on that 3D plane. But what's going to happen is that it's just going to separate, and what we're going to be left with this new earth rising, this new age that we have come into, and nothing's going to stop this ascension process. Nothing. It's here and it's happening. And the fact that everyone who's watching this and tuning in, let me tell you, don't question yourself. Don't get upset. If you're thinking, am I on the right path? If you're right here, right now, and you're connecting with other light workers, absolutely you are. Yes, if you've got to ask that question, don't even worry about that. All right. And so it's great that we have virtual circles like this where we can all connect with one another, no matter where we are, all around the world. And so White Eagle showed me this image of a rainbow over the world. A rainbow over everything that's going on, like destruction. There's a rainbow over it. Stay in the rainbow field. Stay in the upper vibrations. Allow the rainbow light to just encompass you. Breathe that light in. And anytime you feel like you have fear that's creeping up on you, you may be picking up on everyone else's. Unplug from that. That's not your barrel of monkeys. No, I don't want that. And bubble up, protect yourself, and just go, you know what? Take deep breaths. You recognize, you see what's happening, but that doesn't mean that you have to be pulled down into that abyss. All right? We've all done our work with this ascension. The people that want to stay asleep, all we can do is just stay in our love, shine our love and light out in all directions. And it's up to them whether they want to follow the guiding light. All right. But be like the bird, be like the great eagle. All right. Be like the great eagle and fly the rainbow is what White Eagle says. All right. So just know that. And don't let others try to pull you down by, because they will use our own intentions and who we are against us to pull us down into their vibrations, won't they? They'll use their own words. Oh, you are not paying attention. You're ignoring. You're living in a fantasy land. And no, I'm not. All right. We're bubbling up and protecting ourselves, and we're floating above it all. So just know that. And thank you for that message. That was really great. And Carolyn, Carrie, hello, honey. Her voice isn't working. Let's also just take a moment. She was supposed to be on with us this evening. Let's just take a moment and let's just send some healing love and light to Carol Ann Carey. She had to go to emergency care today and has walking pneumonia. So let's just send her some love and light that she feels better. All right. And anyone that needs this healing and the love and the light, sending that out. Carol Ann, just say you're open to receive. There we go. Yay. All right.
Big, deep breaths.
Big, deep.
I'm breathing in spirit. I'm breathing out everything else that isn't in spirit. Everyone watching me right now, taking a deep breath. I'm breathing in healing. And I'm exhaling anything that's not of healing. There you go.
We love you, Carol Ann, and everyone's sending you some love. And so, Linnell, thank you. We see your super sticker. She's showing everybody how it works.
Yeah. And if she had donated one more penny.
I know, Linnell, it's $5 and up. But you know what? Because
she didn't know that. She wasn't online yet.
She wasn't on yet. We'll put her in anyway.
The penny for
you win anyways.
Yeah. It's $5 and up. Anyone that super chats at the end of this, we'll do a short little message for you. We're not going to bring you on with us. We're just going to give you some messages. But we love her. Her VIP is worth that penny, right?
Yes, absolutely.
And it's the mic drop emoji. I like that super sticker, the mic drop sticker, mic drop. So, all right. Okay, so take a sip of water and we'll get started. And bring on our first person that said she can correctly pronounce her name, because I really hope I haven't been butchering it. So, hello, beautiful. How are you? And am I saying it right? Loya? saying it right. No. Could you pronounce your name?
It is Loya.
It is. Oh,
Loya.
You did do it right. There you go, Tiffany.
yeah. Beautiful name, and thank you so much. And I love how you follow and watch a lot of Goldylocks production shows and events, and so we really appreciate you. So thank you so much. And so, all right, so you had, now I know the specific focus, is that just for Jeremy, or did you want for all of us to kind of tune into that with you starting a business?
I would say all.
Okay.
Or anything else that come up
Or
with
just anything. Okay, good. So you're open to other messages as well. Okay. So Melissa, you're our opener, our starter. Would you like to go?
I would. Thank you very much.
Okay, so what we're going to do is, and I'm sorry, you have 30 minutes. So it's 10 minutes each. But what we're going to do is we're going to do 2 rounds of 5 minutes. All right. So Melissa will do 5 rounds. Jeremy and myself will do 5 minutes on the first round. Then we're going to come back around and finish up and do 5 more minutes instead of each one of us do just a full 10 minutes. Okay. So this way, how we work in our energy, how we all are connected with each other, it helps us to really give you what you need. Let me say that. All right, Melissa, take it away.
All right. Thank you very much. All right. Nice to meet you there, Loya. I love your name. And you have wonderful energy, I have to tell you. As soon as you popped on the page, it was like, all right, things are going to start rocking and rolling here. Okay. So the first thing that I'm going to start with you is as soon as you asked about that job when you were in the private chat, I got that it's all a go. It's all just a go. It's like you just have to believe it to make it happen. And I also wrote down your name, and they wrote me 3 hearts after that. So there's a lot of 3s going on in your life maybe right now. And I feel like there's a lot of love going on in your life right now. But that love is also for yourself and also for your passion for you starting your own business, right? Because that's one of the reasons why you're doing it. So you can support yourself. You can take care of yourself. You can love yourself and things of that sort. So they're showing me that's a go, but I'm going to leave more of that for later because you have a whole lot of other stuff going on as well. Okay. It's like you are cleaning house. Okay. Because I feel like you are like cleaning closets, you're cleaning drawers, you're cleaning out people that no longer serve you. You're cleaning out anyone that's of lower vibration. You're like, you're out. And you have no problem telling them they need to get out. Okay. Because you're like, I've had enough. Okay. I've had enough. And now that you've had enough, it's like you're cleaning up a lot of that space. And energetically, you're feeling it. You're feeling it so much lighter now because as I'm saying that, I have goosebumps from head to toe. So you know you're going in the right direction. You know you're honoring yourself. You know you're listening to yourself right in this moment, right? You feel it, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right. Because I'm like, I have it all the way down to my toes and the heat's on in my house. So I shouldn't feel them. So, but the energy is also flowing. It's also helping you to heal. And you are also helping others to heal as well. I feel like you're an energy healer that just hasn't really known that they're an energy healer yet because people all like swarm around you. It's like they come up around you and like, you almost get all claustrophobic because everyone like has to get in your circle. You know what I mean? They have to get in your energy. So you're going to learn to protect your energy more. I just say bubble up, which is one of my key words. And that's seeing that bubble around you. And that will bounce people back a little bit. They can still enjoy your energy, but they don't have to be up in your space. You know what I mean? Because I feel like they like want to hug you and just be in your space all the time. You know what I mean? And you're like, I love you, but I need a little space. You know what I mean? So it's like, that's going to help bring you that space forward. And are you in a relationship right now?
No.
All right. Then I feel like you have one of those coming as well. Okay. So somewhere in March, April, somewhere after, when we get into spring, things are going to heat up relationship wise for you, because that's another thing that you've been cleaning out is like all the stuff that you've had going on in your past relationships. You're kind of like going through, I call it the major purge, life review type thing. You're like going through all the things and the things that you didn't like and the things that you didn't like and the things you did like. And you're going through it all and you're like sorting it all out. And you're like, yeah, I don't want want that anymore. I don't want that anymore. And no, I don't want that anymore. You know what I mean? So, and now you're clearing the way. And I feel like there's like going to be this open avenue for you to have love in your life. So that's going to be coming very soon for you. So be on the lookout. And sometimes you have to say yes to things that you even want to say no to. You're being nudged. Your intuition is being nudged. Your human is saying, no, I feel like I just want to stay home tonight. Your intuition is like, no, it's time to go tonight. They're inviting you to go. So they're telling you that you need to listen to the intuition so that you can find that. Because that's one of the pieces that are missing for you right now. And that would fulfill you so much more. And it's like this, and they're showing me lots of love because it's so funny. If I could be in like an animation, I'd be like all these little hearts just like vibrating out. But that's not only in the relationship. There you go. Jeremy's helping. You know what I mean? But it's also you. Your heart is going to expand, right? There's a lot of expansion that's going to be coming for you. So there's lots of great joy that's coming for you because you're getting out of all the fears that you've had, you stepping forward into this new business, into these new relationships that are becoming, and getting out of all the old that you just let go of is helping to make you much freer and much more open. And they want to keep burping. So there's a lot of energy that you need to change up. They're still high. I don't mean it, but you know, it's like there's a lot of energy that you need to change up. So allow it to be changed for you. And it's great that this year is the number 5, right, Jeremy, my number man, because it's all about change, and it's all about change that you're creating for yourself. So it's going to be magnificent. I feel it's going to be beautiful. And I'll have another 5 minutes soon.
Thank you.
I told to stop today.
All right, it's my turn. All right, excited. You know, Melissa, I always like it when you're so on the money because the astrology backs it up. So Lola, we look at you and the love life is actually at the end of May. So we look at starting at May 25th, going all the way to July 16th is when we see a new relationship coming for you astrology wise. We also, that is definitely a romantic relationship, and that's definitely chicka wam wam. So it's going to be really good that way. But I want to talk about business because that is what you asked about, and that's what you want to know about. Before I get into that, what is interesting, Melissa's right. Everyone, we're going into a 5-year, which is a lot of change, a lot of variety, a lot of just new experiences. But that's been your whole life, baby. Your whole life has always been. You're a 5 of spades. There's always been a lot of travel, different things coming up and down. So you're used to the roller coaster. For you, it'd be like, hey, let me just stand by the snack machine because I've been on that ride all my life. But you're made for that. You're made. Why so many changes? Because you're a woman of wisdom. See, ultimately, you're teaching. People come to you for that counseling. They come for that comforting. She's a comforter. She's a healer. But why is she a healer? Because she's gone through hell. So when someone has gone through hell, they know how to heal like heaven. And so that doesn't mean your whole life was bad, but what it means is you've lived real life. You've had real experiences. But it's really, really great because if I'm right, 1962, is that correct?
Yes.
Okay, so we're at 58. What's good for you is what is interesting is you're entering in. It started on the December 9th. Your Uranus period is for the next 2 months, and then I'm going to talk about the next 2 months after it. You finally are entering into the power zone, where the last couple of months, trying to start the business, thinking about the business, little restriction, a little holding in, you feel this new energy. You don't even have to ask permission. It's not about permission. Now it's about asserting yourself. And so I see more of the business taking off, you being your own boss, really taking off right around your birthday time. You are going to make money right now. But what is interesting is the money's coming in the area of teaching, communications. It's coming in the area of really showing yourself as an authority. So I know when we're looking at the accounting and you're looking at doing it your business, you need to be a badass about it. You don't need to be sweet. You don't need to be kind. You don't need to be, just like, I want all you women to look at me. Tiffany, look at me. I want every woman to look at me right now. Sometimes it's okay to say, I'm sweet, I'm kind, but at the same time, I can run a business. I can handle millions of dollars of situations because that's the energy you're going into. The energy of says, let me be in charge. And that's what I'm going to tell you to kind of give that energy to everyone else. I know what I'm doing. Even when I'm doing business, if I'm starting a new business, I'm not new, baby. I know what I'm doing. It's that kind of energy that you're going into. Now, there is a lot of psychic energy for the 2 months. So I don't know, outside of the accounting, is showing any kind of real estate, any kind of land, any kind of humanitarian stuff. So I would say to you, because you're getting ready to go into big money, you got a 10 of diamonds, a hit on the 9th, and that means a big chunk of money is coming into your hands before February 9th. So write it down, big chunk of money before February 9th, but it's related to you either through real estate, humanitarian stuff, your psychic stuff. It's unusual. You're like, well, I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. If you're on this period you're under right now in astrology, you're not going to know. It's sudden. It's unexpected. But what will cause you to bring in that finances is your intuition, which you're highly intuitive. Listen to that intuition. Listen to where it says, call this person, do this thing, share this. That intuition is going to really, really bring you in a lot of money. Now, I got 57 seconds and I got a lot more to share. Never enough time. Never enough time. With that being said, I would even start the new work now. I wouldn't even wait for the accounting until April, because in April, that birthday is one of the most powerful years of your life. I'm going to talk about it when I get my next 5-minute round, but it shows right now, start the new stuff. So don't even be waiting. Do stuff new right now. Listen to your intuition. Everything you're wanting for clarity, everything you're wanting for stability, that starts falling into place right at April, right off the new year at your next birthday. Thank you. I know I'm a little bit more crass than everyone else, but my heart's genuine. Back to you, Tiffany.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Oh, wow. I just love this team. I mean, they're just so great. Oh, love it, love it, love it. All right. So it's really interesting. You have a lot of music around you. There's a lot of music notes. And I usually don't get songs, but I keep hearing these beautiful songs. And so it's interesting. You want to know about your business. And all of us are kind of getting relationships things for you, messages too. I'm hearing though that you're focused, you're so focused on business though. All right. And you've been there, done that, and with past relationships. And I keep hearing Janet Jackson's song, What Have You Done For Me Lately? And again, the past, right? You know, what have you done for me? Nope, we're done. So, I'm going to concentrate on me and my business. You're a powerhouse. You've got this. You can do this. And a lot of great things coming up for you. And when you do meet that person, it's going to be a recognition. He's in your soul tribe, the same soul tribe. You're going to recognize each other. And then it's going to be like the song Reunited. And it feels so reunited and it feels so good. That's exactly what it's going to feel like. But don't let that scare you that you back off too. You'll be like, oh no, wait a minute. This is too good to be true. No, take a deep breath and go with your heart, not your mind. All right. Not your mind going through past relationships. No, stop. You're done. Follow your heart with that. Okay. Because it's going to really knock you off your feet. You're going to be like, what just happened? But it's well deserved, all right? And know that you can most definitely handle new business and someone new coming into your life. But right now, that first focus is going to be business. And that's good. That's what it should be. Okay, because you've got to get your things in order. You've got to get yourself in order. And yeah, numbers, you're really good with that. The accounting, that sounds great. And I feel it's more than just numbers too. This type of accounting that you're doing. You're very talented, very gifted. You could, whatever you have put your mind to in the past, you have actually succeeded, whether you realize that or not. And so just keep with that. I pulled a card for you because we're in very powerful times. Our DNA is reactivating and restructuring. Let me say this. Let me go back. The dormant strands of DNA is reactivating. All right. And so I have this deck of cards called Reconnecting the Soul. It's 142 DNA activation cards. I've had them for a while, and I was guided to pull this tonight for everybody to pull a card or two. You can only have, maximum is 2 per person because these are so powerful. All right. And so what we're going to do, this is the one that I drew for you. As a matter of fact, it almost flew out of the deck, and it's interesting. It looks like it has wings to fly out. So I want you to take a deep breath, breathe in this activation symbol. All right. This allows you to stay centered and to stay within your boundaries. And you can go back and watch this and take a screenshot, pause it, reflect on this. All right. Because in your first 5 minutes, you get this one. And I'll pull another one for you for your other one. But just let that just come all through your body, resonate with you, sets up the boundaries. You are centered. Stay centered. Stay centered. And how do we do that is not to let the mind go crazy. You have let the heart lead you, and let the heart continue to lead you. All right. And there are no mistakes in life. It's experience, right? It's experience. You've been there, done that. You know what you do like, what you don't like, and let's go forward. Just keep moving forward. And the experience that you're going to need from now on, you have that, and you are a very powerful. I think did Jeremy say that you're very intuitive and very much a powerful healer yourself. And it's not so much that you have to stop everything that you do. And I say this and go, oh my gosh, I have to go into healing business. No, know that healers give healing no matter what they're doing. It can be in your smile. It can be, well, I know it's kind of hard with a mask on, but video like this, it can be in your smile. It can be the way that you interact with everyone else is so beautiful and is very healing. All right. And just, I feel too like you feel like you have a light going off in your head that attracts people, strangers to you that come up to you and start telling you their life story. And you're like, oh my gosh, I would never tell someone that. And they're just telling me everything. Why? Because your energy is safe, because you are a safe zone and they feel safe. And sometimes, yes, they do leave stuff with you that's not for your highest and greatest. But you know how to clear that. Believe it or not, this is where you've been healers in the past life, because you know how to cleanse your aura. And even if you just are very powerful, playing music, get up, dance, and just blast that beautiful love and light out in all directions. Okay? All right. So, all right, Melissa, back to you.
Thank you.
All right. Back to me. All right. That's awesome. And I love how all these messages kind of like blend in with each other. You know what I mean? So we got a good flow going on here. Not only that, it's Loya, you have the good flow, or we wouldn't be able to get in and get these great messages. So it's you being able to make that connection. And we've all said now that you're a healer, you're psychic, and all these things. And a lot of those things that you're going to be bringing to your clients, you're going to be bringing them that energy. So not only are you going to be helping them with their books, you're going to be helping them with their personal lives, opening up about their spiritual side. As we move forward, there's going to be a lot of people that are going to need light workers help, right? As soon as the dust starts to settle or whatever going forward, the light workers are going to be stepping up. So you're going to be stepping up to be helping them on that level as well. And just you being in their space is going to be that. And I love that someone told you we're going to have to put up boundaries, because that's what that bubble was. You know what I mean? So you're going to bubble up with those boundaries so you can still see them, you can still experience them, but they don't have to be all up in you, okay, or on you. But you're going to be helping lots of people. And then I recognize that you're an Aries. After I just saw your birth date, I didn't pay attention to that in the beginning. Aries are go-getters, girl. Once you make up your mind, there's no stopping you, okay? There's nothing that stops you whatsoever. As soon as you make up your mind, good or bad, it doesn't matter. You're on it, right? It's like that decision, and you just have to go. And also, the Aries is a leader. You're tired of working for other people. You're tired of being under the thumb of other people. You're ready to step it up and be your own boss. And this is a great way for you to do that, because there's so much expansion for you. Also, your dreams have been super vivid lately, so keep a dream diary next to you. They want you to keep track of these, okay? Because they're super, super duper important about where you're going. And the people that are showing up in them are also super duper important for you as well. So keep track of that. And also writing. You're supposed to be writing. There's something you're supposed to be writing. You're not only just good with numbers, but you're also good with words, poetry. There's like words ready to flow out of you. You don't give yourself the time. You're always go, go, go. You're a go, go, go person. You don't know how to sit still. They want you to write a little bit. They want you to find time to journal, start tapping in with your higher self, get some messages going on there. There's a lot of influence coming from the other side. I mean, there's just like, they're like, I feel like I have all these like big fans, and they're like, we're just fanning the information for you. And it's so funny because when Tiffany put up that little thing, I could feel it in my third eye, and I could feel it in my heart, you know. I felt like that, and I felt like it was a little bee, you know what I mean? So I feel like you're ready to like fly away and start doing some, you know, pollinating and stuff like that with all this, you know, stuff that's going on out there. So there's going to be a lot of things that go on for you in the spring. Spring is going to be like super, super duper fun for you, like fun you've never experienced before. And now you're going to be stepping in that. Again, I'm feeling the energy all the way through me. So they're telling me to validate that you're also feeling that as well. Do not deny it. They want you to trust what you're feeling and what you're thinking. That's what your intuition is trying to tell you. It's kind of like, listen and trust us. We've got you. We've got you. We've got this whole situation. And you're like, all right, this is where we can get in the lazy river and just chill. You know what I mean? So I feel like there's going to be a lot of forward movement for you through this year, and it's all good. Whatever fears you have left are very small. Sweep them into the recycle bin, send them over there. Said, good, been there, done that. Good, thank you very much. I just got all this over here. You know, it's kind of like Tiffany said in the beginning about the 3D and the 5D world type of thing. You're kind of coming up into the 5D world. You're stepping out of all that 3D heavy, dense negativity stuff. You can still recognize it, but you're stepping up out of it, if that makes sense. So you're moving up into that ascension. So there's going to be a lot of fun coming forward for you with that as well. Makes me super duper excited. Does this bring up any questions for you at all that I could answer?
Not questions, but you're totally on point. All of you.
Okay, good. Because I'm feeling like we're just like, they're showing me like we're like hitting all the nails. It's so funny because we have this board, and it's like they're showing us going around and we're hitting all the nails. You know what I mean? We're making sure that it's secure and that we're making sure that everything is going on. They also want me to tell you that there's a lot of healing going on for you as well through this. So you're releasing. So pay attention to the energy. Also, they also want you to remember to ground after this, all this energy that we have going on with you today. Have a little snack afterwards or whatever, or a little drink or whatever, just to bring the energy back down to here, because you're going to be like, woo, floating all over the place. I can feel it now. And I'll leave that with you.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
I can listen to you all night, Melissa. Love it, Bubbles. Love it. So I'm really excited for you because I want to talk about next year. I want to talk about April. I want to talk about going into that 59th, because you are entering into a 3-year prosperity cycle, meaning almost, not almost, absolutely, when it comes to work and money, it will be better in these next 2 years than all the previous lifetime. So I'm excited. Smile for me right now, because I would like to be in your situation right now. You're entering in, and not just the next 2 years, this coming April, you're going into this phase of actually reaching the height of your profession, of what you're doing. If accounting's new, then you'll make it real big. If it's not, but there's definitely a sense of you climbing that ladder, but not having to climb very hard, meaning you're going to achieve quickly and fast. There may be some changes with it when you're tweaking your business before we hit 60, but it's not, you know, you've had the lifetime, you get it where we go forward and all of a sudden it's back. We're not doing that. Girl, those days are over. These next 3 years is just, I'm going, George Jefferson, I'm moving on up to the sky, you know, get you to Louisiana, whatever. I'm just telling you, it's that kind of energy. It's your time. So I just, like Melissa says, just go forward and do that. Now, you're under a very work energy for all next year. So any obstacles with work, I want you to be workaholic. And I know everyone else is going to say you need a balance. You need to let love in. You need to let honey hit it while it's hot. Meaning next year, come April, you be that badass businesswoman. It's like, I'm doing it, because the payoff's coming. See, most people, not most, everyone enters into their second Saturn return. So everyone out there that's going into their 50s, when you hit 58, you go into from 58 to 60, your second Saturn return. What usually happens is anytime there's a Saturn return, the spirit is shaking people away from your life. Spirit is shaking careers away from your life. Spirit is shaking everything that's no longer relevant to the woman you become. And so that's what Saturn returns are. Saturn returns are, I'm coming in to do a little house cleaning, because this room no longer fits for you. You got new shoes, and we got to take you to new places. A lot of times that's hard for most people. For most people, that second Saturn return, that shaking isn't an easy process. You're blessed, my friend. You're blessed because your Saturn return, when we look at 58, 59, going 60, is quite opposite. It's really, if there's any shaking, it's not shaking falling on your ass. It really is doors opening, doors opening, doors opening. Why? You know why. You've lived a hard life already. You know what I mean? You've already paid your dues. You've already paid your dues. Now it's time to cash in. And so that's going to really start happening. So I'm really excited about that. You're going to feel the energy that I'm talking about, what I call a CEO energy, the energy to master your life, April and May. So April and May, I want you to figure out your finances, figure out what you're spending, figure out everything that you think is going to take to master your life, because you'll have another idea hit you. From April to May, we have an idea that you're going to add to the business that you're just really going to put into, and it's going to bring in a lot of money. So basically, you're getting confirmation tonight. And the confirmation is love's coming, work's coming, you're a healer, all this stuff is coming. Now, what's good for you is even before the next birthday, you're under the planet of Jupiter this year. Jupiter in astrology is the planet also of financial blessing and wishes coming true. So when April comes, when we hit that next birthday, before we hit the 6-0, the big 6-0, there's guaranteed a heartfelt wish coming to pass for you. And this is not necessarily money, because the money's already coming, sweetheart. And this is not necessarily even business, because the business is going to grow. This is something that you probably wouldn't even tell Tiffany, Melissa, or me. You may not even tell yourself. Have you ever all had those wishes that you've lived so long that you're like, I don't even want to talk about that no more because the hope about it hurts. So let's just kind of, I'm past that phase. And all of a sudden, I hear that pop song coming, and you went along, Spirit, and you saved the best for last. You know what I'm saying? And so that's what's happening, is even the part of you that thinks, oh, I know everything I want. That thing you ain't telling nobody, you really secretly want on a very deep, intimate heart level. Those things are coming to pass before 60, before that birthday. But right now, work, as Melissa said, spring, love. And I won't even get into all that, because you know how it is when you're in love. So, everyone knows what you do. You call me and you set up an appointment, and I'll tell you, no, don't date him, date this one, or date that one. I'll tell you how compatible you are. I'll save you some time, save you some money. All right. I think I'm up. But anyways, thank you so much for allowing me to speak into your life.
Thank you.
Thank you, Reverend Jeremy Ryden, our cosmic pastor. He just tells it like it is, and I love it. So thank you so much. And before, I'll just go on and okay. So here we go. Slow down. Energy's like really fast. Woo. So they're showing me like you're going to get some new furniture or something. I'm not sure if you were looking at furniture, but I see furniture coming your way, like something's being remodeled in a new rug. There's some kind of rug or furniture you've got your eye on. And just if you haven't done it yet, but they're saying just hold off for like another 6 to 8 weeks, because there's going to be a sale, and then you can get it even better price. But there's something like you are wanting to remodel, and this must be a loved one or somebody around you that's giving you this type of message, because it's like, okay, I'll tell her. So there is some furniture, and just it's going to help you too. Like when you redo a room, you know how you feel like when you purge and you get rid of things that's no longer for, you're not using, it's not for your highest and greatest, get rid of it. The same thing happens like when you repaint or you remodel, you get new furniture, you get a rug, or just, and maybe that too is the rug is symbolic of a new foundation, or you've cleared off, you found your foundation, and now it's building time. It's building time. And so it's a brand new year. And I know it sounds so cliche, new year, new you, but it's really right on for you. I mean, it's so appropriate for you. And the second DNA card I pulled for you, which almost blew me out of my chair, it's foresight. your birthright is your ability to know everything. So you have this great, it's called clear cognizance, where sometimes you just know things and you don't know where it comes from. And so with this activation, I'll show you this symbol here. You have the ability to see all the possibilities that lie before you in the field of pure potential. And don't let that scare you. It is coming from God. It's coming through you, all right? Coming through your heart. And this is how you just know these things. So here's the second symbol, this DNA activation. Breathe this in. It almost looks like a pendulum, doesn't it? Just... Ooh, and this is for foresight. Just breathe this in. Wow, that just dropped all through my body. You know, could feel it. The first one was in the third eye. Here's both here, they are together. And this one just, I felt like all through my body. Woo! Here's your DNA activation symbols for you. Take another deep breath in. Let it go all the way to your toes. Wiggle your toes. All right, there we go. There. Yeah. Yeah, I feel it now energetically for you. Yeah, all through your body. Woo! That's great. Like a zap of electricity. You feel that go through you. All right. So let me see if there's anything else. Was there any other questions that you had, or see if there's anything else that they wanted to bring forth, because you've got a lot of great information. You know, you got validation on some things that you knew, but you just wanted, it's great to get validation. It's great to make sure that, you know, am I losing my mind? No. Or am I being too hopeful? No, you're right on. So don't worry about that, you know? And so just, you have such a radiant smile. Keep smiling. I don't know if you do virtual, whether they are like Sunday services, whether they're church, you know, religious related, or they're spiritual related. But it's, I just see you like just singing or participating in something like that online or virtual. And I don't know if you've ever been in a choir, but I just see you singing and doing something like that with other people. And so just let that happen. It'll come. It'll just, people find you, you know, you'll find more and more of your soul tribe. But you love to sing and to dance and to keep that music playing and going. And that, you know, if you haven't been in a church choir or a choir before, there's going to be something, whether even it's just you're singing online with a friend. But this is what I see. So it's really hard to know exactly what it is. It's just you're in a virtual environment like this and singing, like, what's that called? Oh, online karaoke or something. But, you know, but you have a really great voice, whether you believe it or not, but you do. So I know, right? This is why it just keeps, there's so many music notes around you, and that's what's so beautiful, is I love that. And so when you have a lot of music notes, you usually have a lot of angels around you as well, because you can hear the angels sing, especially right before you drift off to sleep. You swear you're hearing music, you're hearing the angels sing, they're with you, and they're the ones that are helping you as well. You believe in the angels, you call on them, and they are very powerful. All right. And they are helping you. They're helping you stepping into your power. So we all are working together, and this is what we're feeling and what's happening. All right. So continue to call on your angels. So, woo. All right. I think that's everything. Was there any questions that you had that we didn't? I'm going to unmute everyone, and just if there's any other questions that you wanted to ask us or anything.
No, you guys been just spot on, particularly the part of things falling apart. Just moving out is people that I know that just disappearing.
Yeah.
From my, you know, just day-to-day relationships, they're just falling away. It, you know, doesn't serve me anymore.
Right.
And I mean, it's a lot. Even the new item in my house is it's not a rug. I don't know what it is, but I keep thinking something I have to do, and I don't know what that is yet. But so that was weird when you brought that up, and because someone gave me a gift, and I said, so what do I do with this? And it's household related, you know, like you go to housewares. And I said, well, I don't need anything in my house. But then things start coming up, like maybe I do need that. Maybe this would be nice. But and the romance, I try to stay away from it. It goes like, okay, it's been so long. You guys are bringing it up.
But you can't hide from it, honey.
And I have a teenage son is in college, and I was saying, well, you know, when I put him where he needs to be on his way, then maybe. So now I have no excuses.
Yeah. June, Melissa's right. Spring is your maybe.
Yeah. Well, thank you so much for sitting in Sacred Circle with us, and we are very honored and grateful to share
Happy
the sacred
New Year.
space with you. Yes,
Happy New
yes.
Year.
And keep in touch with us. Let us know. We're really excited and for you. And yay! Many blessings to you. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh, that was beautiful. Love it, love it, love it. Okay, so let's take some water here. All right, so I just want to remind everyone how this format works here with this virtual message circle is these people that are coming on with us, these beautiful, beautiful ladies. We have ladies this evening. So these beautiful ladies that are joining us this evening, they pre-paid, they pre-scheduled to come on with us and receive their messages. All right. And so we're not giving any messages to anyone in comments or to, that are placing comments. But what we will do, we will honor, all right, is for on those that are on YouTube only, if you place a super chat donation of $5 or more, when we are done with everyone, we have 2 more people to go through who have prepaid. We're going to bring them in this beautiful circle and share messages with them. When we're done with them, we will give you a brief. You won't come on with us. We'll just see. You'll put your question in the comments and we will answer it. But that's only for those who super chat on YouTube for $5 or more. At the end, we will answer your question. All right. So far we got Linnell. So Linnell, hang in there, girl.
Tiffany.
Yeah. Huh?
I need to go run and get my gold necklace on. I mean, you can look like we can go to the disco dance. We look like we're a couple tonight. Don't worry, I got my black. You got your black. I'm showing my neck. You're showing yours. I just need to get you got that beautiful eagle on your chest. What is that?
Now I feel like the third wheel, guys.
You know what?
You're the balance, Melissa.
I got it because it looks like angel wings. It's angel wings with a crystal and then a crystal point. I thought it was like angel wings. Remind me of the seraphim angels.
Pretty.
But people looked at it and go, oh, that's a nice ISIS symbol you have on. Well, ISIS is with me too. And I'm like, that's fine. I'll take that as well. It doesn't matter. So it can be ISIS. It can be a bird, which it all has wings, right? Angels, ISIS, so birds. I'll take it. That's fine. Yay. It's whatever you want it to be for you. And for me, that's fine too. But really, you want to go put some bling on? You want to look like a gigolo, Jeremy?
Layer them up, buddy. Layer them up. Let's see how many layers you got.
All right, so now we got everyone laughing. That was great, wasn't it? Let's bring on Valley. You ready? Give me a thumbs up, and I'll put you on the screen. You ready? All right, here we go.
Hey.
Hey, Valley. Welcome.
Hey, Valley.
Valley. We're crazy, aren't we?
I did not say that.
She can hang. She's one of us.
She's definitely one of us and beyond.
She can hang.
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I can keep up with her, to be honest. Yeah. I learned to look at your astrology. Trust me.
Oh.
I know you. You got a lot of you're a good person. So I'm going to let you guys get started.
All right, Melissa, take it away.
Thank you, Valley. Thank you for being here today for these powerful messages. I can tell you, right before I took you on, and I can't stop smiling. My cheeks are going to start hurting because they want me to smile so much because they're so excited for you right now. But again, there's going to be freedom through the forgiveness that you've been going through. So freedom through the forgiveness that you've been going through. And that's creating all this newness for you. And it's like vast, right? It's like the gold beings on steroids, if that makes sense to you. And I think it does. You know what I mean? So it's like, you know, times 10. There's like, everything's going to be like times 10 right now. So it's like whatever you're starting to manifest, you're going to manifest even more moving forward. Okay. You're getting out of your old thought patterns that would block you up, right? They would like, they'd almost like knock you out, right? That's what they're doing. They're like, they would knock you out, and they're not doing that anymore. And now it's like you're allowing yourself to move this freely into this future that you're creating out of your mind's eye, right? Because you're like, oh, I would like to have this in my life, and I'd like to have that in my life. And all of a sudden, it's just kind of like falling out of the sky for you. You know what I mean? They're starting to appear, right? The manifestations are starting to appear, and you're starting to recognize these things. That's because of the work that you've been doing to release yourself to get those things to flow freely for you. Okay. And it's only going to continue. And there's going to be more love coming for you. And I also feel like you're going to be doing something with flowers. And I already actually know you're doing something with flowers, but they drew a flower on the piece of paper, right? So there's going to be growth through the flower, right? There's going to be growth through this new business venture that I feel like you're going into. You know what I mean? So you're going to be using your cooking abilities and those things that you enjoy. So there's going to be lots of abilities helping you move forward as that as well. They keep wanting me to go back to this flower. So just notice the flowers that show up in your life, okay? Even if you're just walking down the street, or if you walk into Publix and all of a sudden, you know, one of the flowers pops out at you. What does that flower mean to you in that moment? They want you to know it's about your growth. It's about your beauty. And there's going to be more of it as you're moving forward. And there's also lots of information that you've been getting in your dreams. So I hope you've been writing them down, because they've been pretty wild as well. But your daytime has almost been almost exciting as your dreams. So a lot of the information that you get in your dreams, you're getting in daytime now. You know what I mean? So you're starting to bridge both worlds, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? So it's like showing me that's what is happening for you. There's like this bridge that you're crossing, and you're like, here we go. And it's going to be a lot of fun for you. You're also, I don't know who else you're communicating with right now, but your guides, your angels, your loved ones on the other side are just like, communicate. So the messages are coming from every which way, and you are taking it all in. It's all like downloads. I feel like all this information's coming in and flowing into you, but it's helping reconnect everything that needs to be reconnected to help you remember who you are, so you can help those that are around you, because you're helping so many when you don't even recognize that you are. Sometimes you think you're insignificant, but you're not. You're very significant. Okay. So it's like putting yourself back up on that pedestal, that ladder of getting up out of the ditch or whatever. I don't know. I feel like you've just picked yourself up, dusted yourself off, and, you know, here we go. You know, that's what happens when we fail. Sometimes we got to dust ourselves off and go. And now there's nothing else that can stop you now. So just know that moving forward is going to be super duper duper fun for you. Okay. And there's going to be new people that are coming into your life too, to help you. I feel like there's these new people that are coming into your life that are going to be assisting you to help you go further and where you want to go. And also ministry. I don't know what you're doing with the ministry or the church right now, but there's going to be expansion in that as well. And I think that's my first 5.
Thank you. I'm feeling vibration in my bones.
Oh, she just kicked herself out. There she is.
You're so powerful, knock me out.
You're vibrating my bones and my legs.
Good. The vibration, all the energy that's coming through, all of our messages, all of these transmissions that we're having are to help heal and heal you, but also to help you heal humanity. So just know that we're all connected, and you are a part of that.
Oh, thank you so much. I actually did feel some kind of a straw mat when you guys first came on, and you hadn't pulled the first guest on yet. I felt a weaving happening. And each time, and when you let her come on, and then when you let me come on, I felt extra, and it was like some kind of a big mat.
That's awesome.
I'm getting chills now.
But that's the energy. That's the energy weaving, right?
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
I feel that way. I don't, but I think so.
It's hard to articulate sometimes. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I got it. We get it. We get it.
Yes, you do.
All right. Thank you, Melissa. That was powerful. And here we go, Jeremy.
Very good, Melissa. I love those bubbles behind you. All right. It's a Valley. How do you say your name?
Valley.
Okay, so Valley, you know what I always find interesting is Spirit Tiffany always brings people on in groups, meaning the lady that we just read is part of your soul group too. In the Destiny system, everybody's a card. And our previous guest was a 5 of spade. You're a 5 of club. So once again, when I was telling her that the 5s a lot of times have had a lot of changes in their life, but these are people that are very good with all people. They find a way to communicate with anyone because they're very open-minded. They're very able to talk with anyone. And that's why you make people feel at ease. That's why you make people feel good. They open up to you. So the wonderful vibration. But I need to talk about this year with you because this year that you're in is the 56th year. Is that correct?
Yes.
This is a very important year for you because you're at what is called a lot of new beginnings getting ready to take place for you, especially in the area of work, making money, having resources come in to support you. What are you doing? Are you doing anything on the side right now? Do you work? How are you making money?
Just doing canning and dehydrating and growing teas and cooking herbs and.
Okay, so that's a lot of good stuff. What's going on is, first of all, you already know how to market yourself. A 5 of club has the ability to persuade people on what they need. So you already have that ability to sell your products. But what's going on is right now, it started on December 3rd. So just last month. And it's going all the way into another 2 weeks here in January. You're under the planet of Mars. And Mars is about career. It's about ambition, hitting a goal. Your Mars right now is about, we need to create more money, create more financial prosperity into your life. It is there for the taking. In fact, it's showing that I want you to see yourself as a businesswoman. It's showing right now that your business can expand at this time. So I really want you to be selling more of what you're already doing. I want you to really get out there. So even while you're healing people, talking to people, they need to know what you're canning. They need to know what you're doing. You need to even tell other people, hey, spread the word, because what you're doing is good. What you're giving to the world is good. We need that. We need that. You're not producing poison. You're producing healing. And so we need that to expand. And we see that happening right now. But what's really good for you, and so what I'm saying to you is I want you to see yourself as a businesswoman again. That's what the Lord wants right now, is to see yourself as a businesswoman. Why? Because what you're doing is important, and the universe wants more money coming in to support you. You'll see that if you'll kind of go after that right now, that you'll start seeing more income coming in. What I'm excited about on the income front is you moving to Jupiter, the planet of Jupiter, starting on January 24th. And you can save this video. Come back and write down the dates. Come back and write them down. January 24th all the way to March 18th. You're under the planet of Jupiter. And what is beautiful about this is your Jupiter has this next coming couple months the most stable that you have felt in years. And so what has happened yeah, you're needing the stability. Even though you like the variety and you like the change and all that, and you've lived a life, Spirit's saying, no, baby, now I want to, you've done all of that for so long. I want you to rest in the prosperity of Spirit, in the Spirit taking care of you, in feeling more secure, more stable, more structure. Jupiter's shining down on you starting on the 24th of January, all the way up there until that April time to say, all right, I'm going to show you that your life can have the stability to where you can relax and see these good things come in. Also, it's the 10 of diamonds. This under Jupiter, a 10 of diamonds, I'll take you to the casino during that time because that is a chunk of money. That is when you get money under the planet of money. Jupiter is the planet of money. It's coming. A lot of good things are coming. Now, I don't know what's going on the relationship front, but I do know that whether it is a lover or a business partner or a deep, deep friend, before your next birthday, There is a king of spade coming into your life. It is a fated connection. This man, and it is a man, and this man, I would assume, is a business owner. He is he does his own stuff. All right, I gotta hurry up. My thing went off. But here's the point with this person. Shut up. I'm not done, Spirit. Anyways, with this man that's coming in before your next birthday, you'll see that there's a lot of things he's sharing with you to help you see your life like a CEO, see your life as mastering it. So you're going, when I say all kinds of new things, I'll turn it over to Tiffany. For a 5 of club, you're used to all that crazy energy, you're used to it, but you're going into an energy at this 56th year, you're going into this energy right now of just getting everything stabilized and just seeing everything get really, and be blessed. It's stabilized and blessed for everything that you have lived through and given to all of us. So thank you. I'll see you in about another 5 minutes, 10 minutes. God bless.
Oh, wow. That's beautiful. And Melissa and Jeremy's on fire. All right. So it's interesting because Melissa was talking about flowers. And so it's because with you, there's this sunflower that is just so magnificent around you, this field of sunflowers. And it's like either your inner child, it was a flower child and it's still there, because look, and then you talk about the work that you do and I'm like, there it is, because you also have lots of sparkles around you, which is fairies and angels. So, but you have a lot of fairies around you, and the fairies work with you when you do your work. They love the herbs and the canning, and sometimes you're doing something and you may hear, do it this way or do this. You get something, you get an idea, and you're like, oh, okay. And, thank you, Spirit, or thank you. Well, fairies are helping you. And so it's, if you don't have a business name, it should have fairy in there. It should something, because they are your helpers. They really are. And so it's, and that's what it's like, garden. You love that. You put in your hands in the soil, being one with the earth. That's just who you are. And so it's, and your fairies are talking, if you don't have an African violet plant, get one. Those are one of their favorite, or any purple type of plant. The fairies absolutely love that. The ones that you have, all right, they love that. And so they it'll give them like a little, even though they have a home, they live with you, but they want to reside within this purple plant, a house plant. Okay, so it will come to you. Just keep an eye out and just know that, don't overthink it. You'll be drawn right to it and go, okay, great. And they'll move right in to that purple plant, and it's going to be so beautiful. And you'll be able to know that they are there. And it's interesting how we are all connected, Loya, because I'm hearing you need more plants too. And for you, it's like there's like a peace lily type of plant, but put some more greenery in there. And so you see, it's just, we're all one. They come in and give messages, and we're all connected. All right. And so it's very beautiful. Pull the card, the DNA activation card, and this symbol here represents embodiment. You are the embodiment of a unique aspect of Source. You are the one with the I am. This activation enables you to be the power that is your divine birthright. So anything you put behind I am resonates with you on a soul level. It resonates with all of us, but so much, it just automatically, you can just say I am by itself, and it's powerful for you. You got it. It realigns you immediately. So here's that symbol of embodiment. Just breathe that in deeply. Wow. A good one. And for you, it's, I am my higher self. I am focused. I am love. I am joy. I am on my right path. All right. Say your I ams. Be fun. Create them different every day if you want. You say different ones, say the same ones, but feel it, and say it through your heart. All right? And that gives you that boost, because that's just that extra boost that you need to get you through your day. All right? It really, really is. And you're just a very beautiful, we are so grateful to have These beautiful ladies sitting in Sacred Circle with us. Powerful, powerful women, okay? And what a difference you're making in everyone's lives, whether you realize it or not. All right? And so we support small business too on Goldylocks Productions website. We support small business. So if you send me, email me, all right, any small business information, I'll add it up there. Just put a picture like your logo or a picture that represents you, your website, or if you have a Facebook page or wherever your business is, and we'll definitely share the love, okay? Because it's, yes, absolutely. And it's, yay, so beautiful. And before I turn it over, second round to Melissa, thank you, Super Space Cookie, for your $5 sticker. So at the end, you will join Linnell. Linnell will go first, and then we'll give you a message too from each and every one of us. Yay! All right, Sarah, thank you so much. Thanks for sharing the love. And what is your super sticker? Oh, it's that party one. It's dancing. Yay! Blowing the little party horn. Yay! All right, thanks, Melissa. Okay. Or Sarah. Now on to Melissa. Okay. Woo! Well, let me unmute Melissa. Melissa can too. Okay, there we go.
There we go. Now I'm able to speak. Thank you. The messages so far have been pretty powerful, Valerie. That's the energy is kicking for you. There's a lot of advancement for you. I guess they're kind of kicking you in the butt a little bit to get this business on the road, to solidify it. The Fairy Garden Harvest Center, or whatever you got going on, because there's a lot of things that are being put together for you, right? They're showing me lots of things being put together, lots of ideas, and lots of people that are coming together to help bring those to fruition, right? I think that there is going to be someone that's going to be coming into the picture that's going to be helping, right? He's the businessman. You just don't want that part. You just want to be like, I do this, and that's all I want to do. You take care of the books, and you take care of all of that. I don't even want to know. You just tell me how many more you need, and I'll make them. Right? That's the only part you want to know. So I feel like you're going to get into a good partnership with somebody that's going to be willing to take over the business part of it, the front end of it, while you take care of all the back end. You know what I mean? Because you know where to get all of the things to make all the products that you want to make. You know what I mean? And I feel like you're going to expand out on that too. I think like seasonally, you're going to change things up. I feel like there's going to be some things that are going to change, right? I feel like I almost see you opening this little store, which is so strange right now, but I see you opening up like this little store. You know what I mean? But you do have a store right now? Right now?
No, but I want a camp store.
Okay, but that's what I'm kind of like seeing this store. Yeah. You know what I mean? And it's like you walk in and there's all these little bits and pieces of different things going on there. So it's not like all just like food related. It's like a little bit of everything. You know what I mean? So I see that coming up very soon for you as well. You know what I mean? That's going to be awesome. So I see that opening up for you because I feel like it's going to be like a man that steps in to help you. You know what I mean? It's like he has the money, he has the background, he has all that. And he's like, all right, let's give it a go. And it's like you get like this fresh start. You know what I mean? So it's all about the new beginnings and all the change that is coming this year. So woo, 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 right? You're excited about that. Also, they want you to remember to use your abilities daily, to honor them daily, to meditate on them daily, to feel them daily, because you're feeling a lot more than you've ever felt before. So honor that, ground it into the ground if you need to. You're also getting a better perspective is what they're showing me too. It's like they show me the eagle up here now, you know what I mean? And you're like, woo, I'm flying and gliding around and just seeing everything that's going on down there. And you're like, I'm not letting any of that affect me. I am up here. None of that down here can bother me anymore. And you're just going to fly into your little future now. There's like a lot of easy gliding now. Where it's been harder before, it's just going to glide now. And I think I'm about at my 5 minutes. I'm not sure. I don't have a timer. How'd I do, Tiff? That's good. All right. So there we go. Now we're going to be on to Mr. Jeremy.
You're going to have to time me, Tiff, because I ain't got my stopper now. And sorry about leaving when you were talking, Tiff. I had to go. I drank extra tonight. But anyways. All right. Woo! Spirit's coming strong. All right. So Where are you at? I'm just curious where you're living at, where you're planning on expanding your business, Val.
Right now I'm in Bradenton, West Bradenton, and I have not decided whether to stay down here or move back up to Green Cove Springs, which is close to Jacksonville. Leaning a little bit more towards moving back up there because I used to help with a produce stand, and I have an opportunity to open another one there too.
Do it. When's the opportunity? Because what happens under the astrology right now, you're supposed to continue doing what you're doing right now, but it's showing, when I talked about that Jupiter time frame, it's showing to expand the business, expand it. So doing another, even if they're farther away, that's how this is the time to do that. You see what I'm saying? So I definitely want you to be open to that. What I also want to do, and I don't do this for everyone, is I want you to go to my website, Divine Spark Ministries, reach into my contact form, and I'm going to give you some free reading because I want to help you get a little bit more insight into what you need to do business wise. And I'm also going to
appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm also going to give you a mastermind class that was produced by Goldylocks Production, and it was the beginning stages of creating a spiritual business. And your business is spiritual, any kind of business. And so I'm going to get that out to you. Really, Spirit has sent you here tonight, whether you've been following us for a long time or not, because we are family. We are a soul tribe. We all really want to see each other succeed. Now, what I want to do is I want to do something real quickly with you. Do you have any other questions that we haven't covered tonight that you would like insight about?
Any chance anyone has any feelings about a gold bean?
A gold bean?
A gold light bean?
I'm going to leave that up for my Tiffany. What I'm going to do is I'm going to, while Tiffany takes care of the gold beam, what I'm going to do is basically, because what you're also asking is what does Spirit have for you? I want you to take a deep breath. And I want you to say out loud, Spirit, what do you want me to know?
Spirit, what do you want me to know?
And then real quickly, Val, I want you to pick 3 numbers, 1 through 9.
872.
872. Help me remember the numbers, people. Real quickly, everything that we're talking about is in this system that I create from Spirit. The first number is exactly what energy you need to be in. 8 is the number of money. It's the number of being the boss. It's the number of being the leader, taking on new leadership. It's also about, you know what? Don't be talking. No more talk. No more talk. It's doing. It's doing time. It's like the rubber meets the road. This is the time to just really roll up your sleeves and get to work. You don't have to think about it. You don't got to question it. You got validated. Now it's just like, okay, Spirit said, do it, expand. Who do I need to call? What do I need to do? That's it. Now that second number, what was that? 872, you said?
Mm-hmm.
At 7, you know what 7 says? 7 tells me in that position, the reason the money has been held back, the reason why the business hasn't grown, you're overthinking it. You're overthinking it. Too much overthinking going on. Like, what am I going to do about this? And what am I going to do about that? And Spirit's saying, stop looking for Z when you're at A. Just go to B, then go to C. And we'll get to Z when we get there. Does you hear what I'm saying? And then what was that last number? Do you remember it? 872. 2. Thank you, Melissa. I appreciate that help there. So 872. 2 tells me what is going to cause you to stop overthinking is to allow some people to partner with you, to allow some people to come in that you can bounce your ideas off of so they don't stay stuck in your head. It's also being sensitive. So basically you're overthinking because you just need to be sensitive. What's the next step? Not Z. What's B? What's C? Intuitively feel it and then boom, do it. Do it and don't look back. Now, once again, my website, Divine Spark Ministries, you go to my contact page, and what I'm going to do is we're going to do an actual fuller reading off of your birth information. But right now, when you go to bed tonight, and Tiffany talks about that golden bean, before all of that, you're going to say, all right, I don't need many more messages. I just need action because I am the message. Take your hands, put them on your shoulders. Take your hands and say after me, I am the message.
I am the message.
I am the channel.
I am a channel. Well, yeah,
I am the healer. I am the healer. Yes,
I am.
It's me. And now do this and say, I'm going forth.
I'm going forth.
Woo! I felt that. I felt that. All right, I got to go over to that gold beam. I'll talk to you soon, Val. God bless you for coming tonight.
Thank you so much.
Oh, Jeremy.
And he was spot on. I overthink everything.
Yeah. So this is why that I am is going to help you to drop in. And also you want that I am a successful businesswoman. Add that I am a successful businesswoman. And it's interesting, Melissa said that this young man, of course he's young, you're young. This gentleman's coming your way, but before he comes your way, do I know of an accountant? Oh my gosh, yes, Loya was just on. She can help you, give you some tips and ideas, along with Reverend Jeremy Ryden gave a great class too about starting your own business. But this is that circle of people that's going to help you. We help each other. And so, Loya can give you some great tips too. You can help each other. Really, you have no idea how much we each help each other. It's that beautiful energy exchange of you have this, I have this. And sometimes we don't realize how much we're helping each other until we're in the midst of it and going, this is so beautiful. And this second card for your DNA is going to answer the golden bean, because this is the second time the phrase birthright has come up. This is the journey. Your soul's path is a constant, never-ending journey moving toward the remembrance of the perfection that is your birthright. So this activation moves you forward on your journey. So here's this symbol. This is your second symbol. Breathe this in. Birthright. Birthright. The I ams take us right to our birthright. Each and every one of us. Okay? And here's your first card. Here's your second card. Breathe those in. Embodiment, journey. Embody your journey. Woo! It's good stuff. And you need to remember that and remind it every day. So I would take, they still do make Post-it notes for us old school people.
It's all over my bathroom. Y'all are talking about the I ams. They're up and down my bathroom. Yeah, all over the mirror. So I'm brushing my teeth and I got the I ams all over the place. Melissa started me on that.
There you go. See, so right in the middle, put I am and
every couple
in all directions. I am all these.
And every couple of weeks, the steam of the shower finally knocks half of them off. So I got to sit down and write some more and stick those up there. So it's yeah. I'm a sticky note queen now. Rainbow colors.
So that's the gold bean. Is it that divine spark, that divine being that's in each and every one of us, that birthright, all right? Whatever we have been taught about success, throw that out the window. We are born to succeed, all right? The only one that's getting in our way is ourselves.
That would be me.
Okay?
That would be me.
So stop that. Stop that. What are you afraid of? Address it. Ask yourself when you catch yourself doing that, going, so what am I afraid of? Because when you face it head on, oh, is that it? That's all? Oh, no. I am rising above that.
That sounds perfect.
Okay?
Yeah. Y'all are 100%. Really are.
All right, I'm going to unmute everyone because it's just, I know we're all vibrating. I'm vibrating very heavily.
Yeah.
Right now. It's like, oh, so beautiful. So beautiful. Yeah.
I'm going to say a prayer for you.
I'm so glad. I feel so validated when someone else feels something besides me.
Yeah. So that gold bean is like a golden egg.
No.
Bean, but it's a bean. It's inside of us, right? It's interesting that our kidneys look like a bean, right? So what chakra? Let's go to these lower chakras, because when you start thinking financially survival, I'm not supported, that's your lower chakras. Those are the survival chakras. That's why it's blast those lower chakras from your belly button down with gold light. Remember your divinity. Remember your birthright. Blast them with, just visualize golden light coming from your front to your back, to your back to your front, just coming through you, and just allow yourself to be bathed in the beautiful light. Okay?
I will do that. That's going to be a beautiful ceremony. And y'all were talking about flowers earlier. I don't remember which one of y'all said that, but I walked out there yesterday on the back lanai, and I have ginger growing in a huge, huge pot. And it wasn't there a few weeks ago, but there's a huge wild daisy bush growing out from under. And I was like, wow, there's the flower. 'Cause I don't really grow flowers. But that's the flower. It's a white wild daisy.
Flowers. Yeah. Oh my gosh, I love that. That's beautiful. Oh, your drawings. Yes. Oh.
I don't know what it looks like, a daisy.
And you are, and Melissa's the one that got me stuck on the I am notes.
Oh, good. Good. Well, see, this is validating, right? It's validating all of that.
You know, Val, you want to write a lot this year because some of your cards are intuitive writing. So the more you journal or automatic writing, the more that stuff's going to come out. Part of your challenge for building the finances is the creativity. How am I marketing? How am I sharing this? How am I going about it? It's going to come through your creative writing. Also, you have the card of the, how do you say that? Illuminati. I don't know what it is, but that's the golden beam right there, because you have the card of new information being downloaded to you that's really just expanding your thought process. And then I'll let you go with this. One of the reasons with your soul pattern is because you were here to experience so many things, to have wisdom, that freedom is very important to you. So if you feel like someone is starting to box you in, that sets you off. And so sometimes we're like, well, if I take on a job too long, then I'm being boxed in, I'm being structured. I don't know if I want to do this all the time. Don't let you're at a good age right now where, you know what, if you expand the business, it's not going to actually overwhelm you. You're going to get to travel between 2 or 3 places, and you'll have that freedom while you're traveling from stand to stand, not to feel like your freedom is taken in just one place.
Thank you so much, Valley, for sitting in Sacred Circle with us and allowing us to share your energies and messages and insight, and just it's been very lovely, and so we're very grateful. And thank you so much for joining us, and stay in touch. Let us know how everything's going, okay?
Oh, I can't wait. I appreciate you guys so much. I'm still vibrating.
You're good. All right, dear. Thank you so much. Oh, wow. What lovely messages, Loya and Valley. And thank you, Robin, with the super sticker. And she's got the super sticker of, like, this little emoji's laying down going, how's it going? How's it going? That's great, Robin. And so let's see. Kiki, yes, we can fit one more in super chat. $5 or more. We'll fit you in at the end. It's going to be quick messages from all of us. We'll pull a card, I'll pull a card for you, a DNA activation card, and then we'll go on from there. Okay?
What I like, Val? You know what I like, Tiff? Is when you told Val, people will come to help you. People will come to assist you. And that is what Tiffany did for me. When Melissa was telling Val,
you did that for me.
Melissa said, Val, don't worry about the books. You just keep your hands on the produce. And I thought, you know what? That's what I didn't want to have to worry about producing. That's why God sent me Tiffany. She takes care of the producing, and I take care of whatever I take care of.
Oh, we all take care of each other.
That's right. She takes care of the front end, like the whole, we're going live now. We go. We just have to show up. I like that part. I don't have to know how the stuff works. So it's very convenient for all of us.
I thought you were going to say she takes care of the front end. We got the back end.
You know what?
I was going to do that. I'm back it in. All right. 2021.
So I see Anna is on. Okay, so Anna is next.
I love Anna.
Anna on. Right. And so she has a 15-minute one, so we can 4 minutes with her. So okay, we love our Anna. There she is. Anna, you're muted. I can't unmute you on my end.
Oh, so this one, forget. There you go.
There it
Okay,
is.
hi, everyone.
Yeah, you
I
look
wasn't going to
great.
come on camera because it's a chill day, so I'm, you know.
Anna, you look good.
You look great for being
Ready
chill
to
day. You should
get
see me on chill day.
I know, I wouldn't get on the camera chill day.
Well, I never wear makeup except for lipstick anyway, usually. Sometimes a little bit of
Oh,
mascara,
really?
but anyway.
You wear it well.
But anyway, I just wanted to share with you because this is so in synchronicity tonight, talking about flowers and golden stuff. This is what I drew on Jeremy's show last week.
Nice.
Flowers,
Wow.
heart,
Beautiful, Anna.
and tonight, while you guys were doing readings for the two other lovely ladies, I
Ooh, look
drew
at
a
that. Look at
angel
that.
healing blessing.
Beautiful. Oh my goodness. I love that.
Oh my God, how
the golden
amazing.
beans all over.
I know, look at the
golden
goal.
That is good,
See
Anna.
that, Valley. I hope Valley's still watching. That's
Valley's
awesome.
Yeah, because
Anna.
all the golden beans. She's
Anna, I
talking about
love
a
it.
golden bean.
Listen, I got
Yeah.
something for you to draw, Anna. This isn't your reading time. This is freebie stuff. Anyways, thank you for your donation on Tuesday night. Anyways, this is gonna sound crazy, but this is so funny. So I went up to use the bathroom earlier, and so anyways, that ain't the funny part. The funny part is I was up there and I had forgotten you were going to be on the show because you disappeared. Something about your laptop was messing up or something was wrong, and I'm like, I just thought, I don't even know if Anna's going to be on the show. And then all of a sudden, I heard this voice, and it said, "I'm Jethro," and I said, "Jethro? What's that?" He's like, "Is that like Jethro in the Beverly Hillbillies?" He says, "Kind of," but he says, "I'm Jethro, the cowboy angel," and he says, "I'm Anna's cowboy angel." So Anna, you got an angel named Jethro. That's a cowboy angel, and I want you to do a picture of him, and I want to see that next week.
Okay, all right.
Woo!
That's cool.
That would be amazing.
Yeah, I'll get on that.
And so, is he wearing a shirt, Jeremy?
Cool.
No.
Is he
Oh my
wearing
God, I gotta
anything?
grow and not
Jeremy?
angel.
It's a very interesting picture you come up with this weekend. Huh?
Your stuff is beautiful, Anna. Anna, I love your for real though. I love your artist. I love what you're drawing. You know, the other day you said something, and I'm going to turn it over to Tiff because we got to hurry. But when you drew, she drew a beautiful picture of what I was preaching on Tuesday night, and about the 3 ways to connect to God. And she says, Anna was talking to me, and she said, I know it may seem silly to others, these just really little drawings, but it brings me so much joy and so much happiness. And the moment she said that, I heard the Holy Spirit said to me that scripture, unless you become like little children, you can't enter into the kingdom. What's the kingdom? The kingdom is joy. The kingdom is pleasure. The kingdom is happiness. Well, how do we enter into these things? Like little children, just doing the things that spark our joy. And I guess I'm channeling Melissa Parks right now, but I just think it's awesome that, you know what? We all need to color. I think coloring, I don't know. I might have to invent a coloring book for spirit, because I really think that's a great way to tap into that childlike faith, to allow the fairies and the angels and the dragons and the dinosaurs and Jethro, the cowboy angel, to come through and bring a little magic to our life. And not just magic, but miracles and healings as well, because faith is powerful if you're willing to play with magic.
All right, Jeremy. Did you just open it? No.
Yeah,
I think it's going bombs and then bubbles today.
Jeremy went first.
I was first. All right. Someone else go second now.
Well, there's only one round with her. So did you, her astrology or her numbers?
Does she have anything coming up?
We're good. I'm going to give Anna a freebie too. So just contact me later, Anna. We'll work it out.
Oh, that's so sweet. Okay, so Melissa, before I turn it over to you, Hot Shotology. I know that you are a big fan of Jeremy's and you follow him and Goldylocks Productions, and we're very grateful for you. If you could put your first name for me, and we did get your super chat. Thank you so much. So if you could just put your first name so we can give you a message later. And all right, over to you, Melissa, with Anna.
All right. Great. So Anna, all these new drawings that you have going on are going to be turned into a book. There's going to be a story that follows them. And the fairies and the angels are actually helping feed you the stories, because I feel like they're going to turn into children's books. Okay. And they're going to help to educate the children. But not only that, but it's also helping you bring out your inner child, but it's also bringing out all your abilities, because that golden angel that you had just drawn while we've been doing this tonight is very, very powerful. So you even just sharing those on your Facebook page so that people get a zap of that energy. You know what I mean? Because it's very powerful. Even if you don't think it's the best thing that you've ever drawn, it doesn't matter. It's the energy that's behind it. You know what I mean? You drew that with energy, with love, with passion, and you felt that from the heart and the intuition. So I'm getting that you're supposed to be sharing that out with the other people. So don't be afraid to share out some of these drawings. All of a sudden they'll be like, all right, just take a picture of it and post it on your Facebook today. Don't even leave a message with it. Don't say a word with it. Just leave it. And others, there might be a description that goes with it to help people. You know what I mean? But I feel like you're going to start doing more of those and start sharing them. So it's time to step up and share them babies. It's time. It's time. And they're going to get better and better as you go along. Am I good, or do I have more time?
Practice, yeah. That's great.
We're good. All right, one more, 2 more minutes.
You're good.
Give me the peace of mind. All right, I'm good.
Thank you.
Well, because I'll come back on too when I'm done, and just any final thoughts, right? So, all right. So Anna, beautiful, beautiful Anna, I pull a card for you, and it represents honor, and this attribute is your uprightness. Again, that divinity. And now you remember what you stand for, incorporating it into everything you do, including your drawings. Look at this beautiful symbol. Just take a deep breath. And this is like the staff. But notice it's gold staff.
Yeah.
But this is, instead of our spine, we're getting gold every place, right? Gold beans, gold light, gold staff. Our spines really do represent a staff, a gold staff, that all the nerve endings are there, and it represents power, the power rod. We are more powerful than we realize. You're stepping into your power. Keep drawing. You're allowing this. You're allowing beautiful, where there's angels and spirit guides and those for the highest and greatest to come through you, and you're channeling these drawings, whether you understand that's what you're doing or not, and to keep doing that. All right. And then also too, even if you start hearing words, jot those down. Draw, keep a pad of paper. If you're hearing words while you're drawing, jot that down, and watch everything just unfold in front of you. And so it's beautiful, because this is something, that a talent that you have that you probably didn't realize that you had, or that you've stepped away from and come back to it. And so this is one of your skills that you have brought forward in many of your lifetimes. All right. And so, yeah, you are up and away. Beautiful. Too. It's funny because it's kind of like, yes, this is a staff, but it's almost like two little like the wings would attach here, right? And so it's like you're up and away. You're on your way, and so it's very beautiful and profound. And I love how everyone that comes and sit in our sacred circle are connected in one way, shape, or form. And you can see that common thread that has gone through Loya's messages, Valley's messages, Anna's messages, and see how we're all brought together. And I love how that works. I really do. And it's just so beautiful. There's just, you're doing it. You're on the right path. You're doing it. And we've watched you evolve and open up like a flower. You have opened up within, gosh, has it been a year, a full year? But we've just watched you really just do that. And you know what? Let me back up and say we all have together. All right. We all have opened up a little bit more. All right. And bloomed more. And so I'm just very grateful that we are all doing this together. So thank you, Anna. And let me unmute Jeremy and Melissa and see if we have any final
Melissa, I agree with you. Anna, I think you should do a unicorn coloring book. I think it would be great for you to think about doing these things to introduce them to children. Also with Jethro, I want Jethro by unicorn, even a female angel and a male angel, even on a unicorn, because what I'm seeing is perfect energy. Everyone in their perfect place and all in harmony. And this is going to be really exciting. My God. Go ahead, Melissa. But and I'm serious. You better, girl. You better, man. Spirit's all over. All right.
I can't wait to see them being shared. You know what I mean? It's time to share that energy, to share that love. You know what I mean?
I'll put those two on Facebook tomorrow.
I'll be sharing them.
Maybe get with Stacy and say, hey, I'll draw the unicorns. That you give messages, and y'all can work out something, and the person that you did that for, I mean, incorporate that in a message for someone. If she gives unicorn readings and say you want the drawings, and then that would be really great. For an extra fee you get a drawing and you get that fee. I mean, so it's just working hand in hand. That'd be really cool. But yes, for children, coloring books, oh my gosh. For Jeremy,
you could start
to color. Yeah.
I'll color it. For me. I'm the biggest child there is. I'll color that thing.
Or you start doing spirit drawings for people and charge them. Go, all right, I'll draw it, just like you did for our show right now, where you drew that angel, right? Or you could say, all right, you and Jeremy trade a reading, right? You go, all right, I'll draw whoever comes through for you, whoever it is. And maybe it's a whole scene, or maybe it's a person, maybe it's an angel, maybe it's a whatever. But there's many options that you can use about using that as moving forward as well.
Yeah.
Because it's a form of messages, right? Because even as I sit here right now, I have something that someone randomly drew for me a long time ago. You know what I mean? So it could be like whatever. And I mean, I paid for this,
Anna, I want you thinking about, and I might get some other coloring people. I'm feeling that I might even, because I do self-publishing, I might even do something where some of us get together and create a unicorn or mystical, magical animals that are going to be in a coloring book. That's going to be a nonprofit that we're going to give to St. Jude's. We're going to give it to kids that are in hospitals, kids that are having they're away from everybody, and they're able to color, and they're able to be introduced to these healing things and allow their imagination to soar. Imagination is another name for God. So the reason why children are so close to God is because they put no limits upon their imagination. So I don't know. I feel a little goosebumps about that. So down the road, make sure you remind me of this.
Yeah. And Emma, do you have your drawings? Can you hold them up again? Someone was asking, they want to see. If you could just hold them up again and kind of see.
Just a minute.
Your drawing. Oh yeah, that's beautiful.
Look at that. Angel healing blessings. Look at that.
Yeah. And then this one here was what I
did
for Jeremy's show there the other day.
I love that. Show the bottom. Wisdom, worship, and good work.
And the bottom was that was the message from your show. Yeah.
Yes, it was.
And then I have the unicorn. Just a minute. Up there is my unicorn on the wall.
Ooh, I love that one.
Kind of.
That's nice.
Yeah.
There we go.
Oh yeah. Very, very nice. Woohoo!
And it's so powerful, people. We got to move on. But what's so powerful? People put crosses up on their walls. People put religious things up on their walls, and there's power in that. But there's power when you color what Spirit's putting into you, and that becomes a totem. That becomes a portal. That becomes a symbol that this house is protected by God. This house is protected by angels. Man, love and joy's in this house. Every time you look at that unicorn, you realize, I may have worked hard today at work, but my spirit's always young.
Yeah.
Oh, look at that one.
But Jesus is there with God. He's with me always. So
beautiful. Beautiful.
Yeah, very nice. Aww. Well, thank you so much.
Everywhere.
Did you have a specific question that we didn't cover?
No, everything was fine. That's great. So I'll get to my drawings and have more faith in myself. I just, just doodling for me. So yeah, but I'll get better.
I always say, Anna, can I share your drawing? Can I share your drawing? And she's like, yeah, you can share it. But I like Melissa saying, put it out there, Anna. Share it with everyone. You don't even have to tell anyone. Just put it out there.
I love that. Yes, yes. Make sure your name's your signatures on it. So yes. All right. Well, thank you, Anna.
Okay.
Much love to you.
Okay, thank you. Have a nice evening, everybody. Bye.
Tomorrow. Love you, sweetheart.
Always so nice. Yes. Aw, how beautiful. All right, and Kiki, thank you so much for your $10 super sticker. It says it's a jumping little fan going, number one fan. Okay.
Oh yay.
All right, so now no more. We're done. Any super chats now that come through is just pure donation, and we thank you for that. Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 messages we're gonna give. Just short, quick messages. I'll pull a card for you.
Rapid fire.
All right, and we love and appreciate you all, everyone that did come on. Thank you so much, Leah, Valley, and Anna. And so let's get through our super stickers now. Super chat, super stickers. The first one was Linnell, and we're just gonna go tandem. We're just gonna, here we go. I'm gonna mute anyone. We're just gonna go. All right.
Linnell. Woo! All right. So Linnell, I got that you are ready to bust a move. I don't know what that means for you, but you're ready to bust out of your comfort zone. Okay. Exactly. Everyone's going to start dancing for you, but it's like you are ready to get up and make it move. So whatever you have coming right now is ready to move into fruition. It's time for you to get in that forward motion with it. I know you're all about going forward, but now it's about you owning that forward motion and actually doing it. So go on, girl. You got this.
Yeah. Woohoo. And, it's interesting. The card I pull for you is kinship. Now, I know Carol Ann has given you messages, but your ancestors are all around you. And you really are. It's you have the ancestors. You have support of your ancestors. But also, too, it's a whole your soul's knowledge that you have brought forward from your past lives. But the lineage of your soul family goes all the way back to the origin, and you are now remembering your relationship to your family.
Oh,
nice. Now, this is your DNA activation card. Take if you want to take a screenshot of this, breathe this in all the way through your body. Whew. It almost looks like the Om symbol, doesn't it?
Yes, it does. It's a symbol, of Om, of breath.
Yeah. Just take a deep breath. Here we go. Yeah. All right, Linnell. So you've already done it, honey. You had your treasure chest. You've opened it. You've owned it, and just keep going. Keep going.
Can you put that card back up, Tiff, please?
Okay, sure.
I'm going to show. Okay, my interpretation of that is the Om is about the breath. It's about spirit coming into you, and that part coming out is a trumpet. And that's if you're talking about your ancestors, and she's talking about spirit coming in and breath coming in. It's now time for you, as Melissa said, to blow that trumpet, to open up your mouth. We've always told you about the voice, but I'm hearing that song on Wiz. Get on down the road, get on down the road. And the movie I want you to watch this week is Beetlejuice. See if you can find Beetlejuice. And the part that I like about Beetlejuice is when they're at the table and all of a sudden there's like, day. And the spirit, like that Om, the spirit came in and it started moving them around. Girl, spirit has been all over you, in you, and through you. And now it's time to hustle. Get out there, open up your mouth, and start doing action like Melissa. Woo!
Yeah, love that. So thank you, Linnell. Wait, Melissa, you already gave something to me.
I went first. I'm usually
you did. Yes. All right, Linnell. All right, so now we move on to Sarah and Graphia. Sarah.
Let's see what we got for Sarah. Sarah, there's a lot of things that are shifting and changing for you right now. It's almost like a little mini earthquake went off under your feet. And it's getting you to move too. And it's also getting you to get things out of your way that are longer in your way, if that makes sense. You know what I mean? Because it had to come up to the surface to be exposed. And now that it's been exposed, you're going to be like shuffling it out of the way, if that makes sense. So whatever this little earthquake under your feet is a good thing. It's going to get you to move a little faster. So enjoy the ride.
It's interesting you said earthquake because what I got for you, pull card, and I kept hearing this song, Fire, like fire. You know, what's that chef Ramsay uses that for his show, right? Fire, the element fire increases your potential for active creation and burns away all distraction at the same time. Open now to your highest potential. Fire, sweetie, breathe it in. Breathe it in. Yeah, get that fire under your butt. Get you going. You know, when Jack jumped over the candlestick, he burned his butt. Yeah! But it got him motivated. All right. And Jeremy.
Well, Sarah, I kept hearing the number 3 since I am a numerologist, and 3 is holy work. 3 is also about money. And the Spirit is saying, Sarah, yes, you need money. Yes, you need magic. Yes, you want excitement and fun and friends. But only these things can happen until you speak your truth. You must speak your truth, say your truth, share your truth. Your truth is what's going to heal you. You must speak it out loud, not only for yourself to hear, but for others to hear. Not to seek the approval of everyone, not to get everyone to agree with you, but let your honesty come forth. And in your honesty, you'll find Spirit provide the money you're needing. You'll find Spirit provide the joy you're needing. You'll find Spirit open up doors. There are magical, magical doors. In fact, I want you to watch in the next week or two, Lord of the Rings, the first one with the Hobbit. Is it the Hobbit one? Yeah, where Gandalf comes in and he asks that, what was that? He says, you want to go on an adventure? You want to go on an adventure? And so there is an adventure getting ready to open up for you. All you got to do, though, is just say, okay, Spirit, let me be brave enough to take this adventure and be honest every step of the way. Because in your honesty comes your blessings. Namaste.
Oh, I love that. Woo! Yes. All right. Now moving on to Robin. Robin. Tweet.
Robin. All right. Robin, what do I got for you today, honey? Robin, there's going to be a lot of things that are going to they're almost like, it's funny because I'm going to go back to that symbol because they just showed me like a fire under your booty. So I guess that's, it's getting you to move a little bit faster. I know you're in the process of moving and stuff like that, but it's almost like they're like, almost like kicking you out the door, you know what I mean? Because it's time for you to move forward and have great faith in where you're going because you are going to do amazing things. You have no idea how amazing they're going to be without the distractions you've had. So just know that, that's going to be very exciting as you move forward.
Robin. The thing when you know too much is it makes you stall. You stop because you see that end destination, which Jeremy said before, but every stepping stone to that destination is just as important as getting to that destination. You've got your eye on the prize. That's great, but let's look down at your feet because you need to move forward. You think you're making progress, but you're like hunched over. You're like reaching with your hands. I'm making progress. No, honey, move your feet. Move your feet to the next stone. Move your feet to the next stone. And the card pulled for you is release. This attribute frees you from the cycle of karma that you agreed to a long, long time ago. And as you are released, so now you can release everyone and everything else, any situations, the people that's not for your highest and greatest release, be gone. Release. Breathe in this symbol, Robin. Take a snapshot of it. You have that fire burning on inside of you. Yes, you do. But this is release. Release the fire. Release it. Or it's going to burn the container. Release it. Release any of that stuff that's making you stay still instead of moving and moving. Pay attention to your feet. Stay grounded and take one step forward and then another step forward. And you just keep going. All right? And there you go.
Robin, my friend, my dear friend, Holy Spirit said to me as soon as you came on, it said, tell Robin that her spiritual animal this year is the squirrel. The squirrel is your spiritual animal. And what was funny is when Spirit gave that to me, I remember something you were saying a few weeks ago or a few days ago about your neighbor stealing the 20 squirrels on your property and moving them away.
Oh, yeah.
But Robin, the reason why the squirrel, if you look that up, Google it, spiritual animal squirrel. Believe it or not, the squirrel is very resourceful. The squirrel is able to withstand the winter, able to withstand everything. They say the squirrel is even financially abundant. Why? Because it is resourceful. It's able to manifest its blessings by being resourceful in the moment. Robin, this is what my friend Melissa and Tiffany are telling you. They're saying, don't worry about having $1 million right now. Don't worry about having a big corporation right now. You can be a businesswoman. You can do work for spirit. You can be resourceful. You can pinch your pennies. Not that you're going to stay poor, but you can do enough right now to bring a little more abundance. And then you get the business to do a little bit better and you bring in more abundance and more abundance. But it's really what Sister Tiffany said is right now, be resourceful. Say, Spirit, I already got so much. Let me just start doing with what I got. But the good thing is squirrel does mean that there's abundance coming your way. There's blessings coming your way. There's going to be all kinds of things showing up, but one step at a time. So you should be asking yourself, what is the first step that I need to do? Where's that website? Where's, at least on Facebook, where are you offering your programs? I want to see something. I would make a squirrel noise, but I don't know what they may sound like.
No, don't do that, Jeremy. We're good.
Yeah, please no.
It's your living situation too. You got to take care of.
Squirrel
You know, the technology, your business will be fine. You can take it with you. Your business can go with you. And so the releasing that you got, you know you're releasing, that's validation for you. The squirrels moving are showing you need to move too. All right.
Move to Florida. Go down to Florida.
Yeah. There you go.
I'm moving down to Florida someday.
Florida's beautiful, man. Everyone's moving to Florida right now. I don't know if there'll be a room by then.
All right.
All right. So the next one, Jeremy, you know her first name. She didn't reply to me, but Hotshotology. Hot shots. Okay, so this is your message for you. I forget your name, but that's okay. Your energy still comes through because that's a great hot shots name. And so I pulled a card for you, and it's transportation. Boy, everyone's like, just keep moving, people. Your interdimensional transportation vehicle now awaits your direction. Guide it with your intention to take you where you desire. Look at this. This is your code for you. Take a deep breath, breathe it in. Take a screenshot if you would like to. Sit there and doodle this. And if you have a gold pen, doodle it in gold. Draw this out. And isn't it interesting how we doodle that? The little E all the time. If you doodle, is one of the most popular doodle symbols, And it's transportation. It helps move us, whether it's move our ideas, and we're stuck with ideas. We're stuck with our attention. We're stuck. This helps us. So there's your card for you. I hope you watch the replay. And there you go. Jeremy, Melissa.
What's interesting with that E that you said, Tiffany, with it being like a transportation and moving, E in numerology is the number 5, and 5 is the number of transportation of moving and change. What I picked up for you for Hot Shot, if you're here now or watching this later, it's the number 2. This tells me that, and I saw in the things that it was saying that you felt overwhelmed at this moment. 2 is saying you got to get back to the details. So this is not trying to figure out, even though if you're in a bad situation, trying to figure out everything, it's not the whole picture. And this was even for you, Robin. It's what's the next step? I know I got a lot of things I need to get done, but I need to do it one step at a time. So you need to prioritize what is urgent. Everything may be important, but what's urgent right now? And this means you're very sensitive. You're very sensitive right now. So be sensitive about what next step. Spirit can show you the next step. Spirit can open it up for you. But it also means you can be a little oversensitive with your feelings with others. Don't take what people are saying personally. Not everybody's in the same season as us. Someone, most of the time, everyone can joke with me. I'm a big jokester. But sometimes, I got that Scorpio rising and I can get moody and someone can joke with me. And all of a sudden I can take it the wrong way. And it's like, well, why are you taking it the wrong way now? You're always joking. Because sometimes I'm more sensitive and I have to realize that isn't that person. That person has nothing to do with me. It's me being oversensitive. In your situation, being stressed out makes us oversensitive. Calm down, relax, and breathe. The Spirit does care about your feelings. Spirit does care that you're upset. Spirit does care that you need some solutions, and Spirit's going to provide that. Just say, what's the next step? And then do it. Do it. Do it. Trust your instincts and watch doors open. I'll say my prayers for you tonight, for you and your family.
Oh, nice.
All right. So what I'm getting is the E reminding me to go with the flow, right? There's a flow. You try to stumble up. I feel like you get stuck on things. There's no flow. And you have to have faith to stay in the flow. So whatever it is that you need extra faith on right now is to step it up into your faith. Believe in what's coming. Believe in what you're creating. You know, it's in that, you know, it might go down, you know, just like those loops in the E. You might go down, but it comes back up around again. And it creates that easy flow. They just want you to get into a flow and let go of the other stuff.
Good stuff, man.
Woohoo!
Get in the flow and get your gold.
Yeah. All right, so Robin's like, thank you so much. You always
love you, Robin.
messages. Holy moly. Sometimes, though, we need that. You know, we all need that kick in the butt, fire under the butt. Wow. You see the theme going on here?
What'd you say,
We all need that.
Kiss on the
I
butt?
guess everyone needs a little fire in their ass today.
Oh, no fire in the hole. No.
All right, so Kiki is our last,
All right.
but not last. She last but not least. Kiki.
So let me go. You ready?
Yeah, go.
All right, Kiki, what was funny when she said not last, I heard Alpha and Omega. Now, the Omega is the last, but you're in the Alpha state right now. It's the beginning state. It's a brand new state. It's a state of blessings. It's a state of joy. It's a state of happiness. It's a state of saying, woo, surprise me, Spirit. Surprise me, God. Surprise me, angels. Kiki, there ain't no limit if you're willing to say Alpha, God, Genesis, new beginnings, new starts. What you got there? Show it, Dale.
Surprise! Anyway, I wasn't gonna read it yet. You keep going, but I wanted to show.
Spirit.
Exactly. Surprise! And Jeremy says it. Like, here we go.
Do your card, Tiffany. Do your card. I can always come back.
It's a surprise. This aspect of the Christ consciousness enables you to enjoy the bliss that occurs when you least expect anything.
When I see that, I see the outside of an ear. And
you know, it does look like an ear, too, doesn't it?
And what I hear is that old scripture, Kiki, it says, her that hath an ear, let her hear what the Spirit is saying to her soul. And so with that whole Alpha, you're going to hear things about the new beginnings that God's getting ready to open for you. You're going to hear it. And I like what Melissa says. It's not enough to just hear it. You got to believe it. You got to trust it. You got to let it go and go into the flow that what you're hearing in your spirit, you don't have to make happen. God will make it happen. Just keep listening to that voice that's been telling you what he wants or she wants, higher power to provide.
Also looks like an eagle bowing its head.
Yes, it does.
A bird bowing the head right. And that's
Oh, yeah. Actually, that's
number one. That way. Alpha. Woo, that eagle flying. That eagle's flying. Kiki, it's time to fly. It's time to soar. It's time. It's time. I got to let it go, you ladies, but you got me fired up, Kiki.
Oh, Kiki, that's great.
So with that, okay, so I'll roll with that. I'll just roll off what you guys got. So they just showed me after all that, after you brought up the golden eagle, it's like, Kiki, you're on like this golden eagle's back. It's like you are just like, you are seeing things from a different place. You're feeling things from a different place. And you are actually that golden eagle. You don't know it yet, but you are. You are that golden being. Again, that's a theme that's been rolling through tonight, is also gold, fire. And just look at the key words that have come through tonight. Those are to help to us to move forward, burning off the old stuff, right? So it's kind of like the phoenix. They're showing me the phoenix now. It's like we have to rise from the ashes, right? We had to burn up, and now we're rising again. So that's where you're at right now, Kiki. So enjoy. Woo!
All right. Well, we hope that you have enjoyed it tonight. And Anna said she did, and I know Loya did, and Valley, and so everyone who's joining us, thank you all so much. Be sure next to tune in to the next spiritual message circle, which is in 2 weeks, which is September. I'm in September, which is January 23rd. I don't know where September comes from.
She's already skipped.
Now
so
she's
much.
pushed. She really wants us to
I
get to
know.
January 20
I really
already.
want
We're
to
almost
get
there
to
now. September. Let's go.
September's gonna mean something for somebody. I don't know. All right. So in 2 weeks from now, it's the 23rd. All right, at 8 o'clock. And you can go to, if you want to pre-register, you can do so on our website, which I just posted that link. And because it fills up quick, we already have one person that signed up right away. So, get your spot and get in there, or you can do like you did tonight too. Come hang around and super chat and get one later. It's all up to you. But if you want to come on with us and we can see your beautiful face and share your beautiful energy, yay! So thank you so much, everyone. And what I would like to do is go ahead and, even though a lot of you do watch our shows, I just want to make sure that you can contact us if you need us. And here's Melissa Park's website to be able to check out Melissa's website. Yes. And here is Jeremy's website. Woohoo. And then here's my website somewhere. Oh, here it is. There's mine. And of course, the Goldylocks Productions website, which I gave to you, where you can go to get the spiritual message circles. So there we go. Thank you, everyone. And we just are very grateful to sit in Sacred Circle with y'all. And we hope that you have enjoyed this. And if you want to give some feedback, send an email testimonial. We really appreciate that. And so much love to each and every one of you. Ciao for now. Good night.
Bye.